Facebook, what's up? What up? This thing going, this thing on, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Ace Metaphor. And we live, baby. What? We live. We all over the place, baby. What's going on with you? Like, what's up, man? I need to talk to y'all right now. Listen, I done got rained on. It's rainy outside. I ain't bring no umbrella. But it's good, though. Like, I see y'all signing in. What's up, Miss Gill? What's going on with you? What's going on? I see Katie in the building. I see everybody in the building. Who else is on the building? I see some hard to pronounce names in the building. You know what I mean? I see everybody popping in. You know what? I got something I need to talk to you about. Are you applying for the right position in the right people's lives? Too often relationships fail because we are applying for the wrong positions in their life. Are you applying for their mom position? Or the parole officer position? Or the detective position in their life? What position in their life are you applying for? Sometimes we need to realize that our job in people's lives is to simply love them. When is not loving somebody not been enough? It's now in 2017 where you can't even just love somebody no more. Can you love them? Is that the position you're applying for? Maybe your job is to make sure they're happy. To do everything in your control to make sure you are faithful, that you have integrity, and you do everything a loving girlfriend and our husband should be, our boyfriend and our fiance should be in their lives. But sometimes we confuse those roles now. We confuse those roles. We got hired to be, I got hired to be your boyfriend. But yet and still now you expecting me to be your happiness factory? You expect me to be your self-esteem builder? You expecting me to be like, sometimes I just want to know, why do we overcommit to something we can't deliver to another person? I'm saying sometimes our expectations in relationships are set just a little bit too high where we can never achieve them. We call ourselves fixing somebody up. You see somebody you like, maybe because you feel guilty, or maybe then you empathize because they're not in the right space and time in their lives. And you say, you know what? I can fix this person. I can build this person. I can turn this person into what I need them. So you apply for the fixed position in their lives. Or maybe you see somebody that's heartbroken and you're like, I want to fix that. I want to mend that. So you apply for the mend position in their lives. But what about loving that person first? Before you even get to know that person, you are already overcommitting yourself to something you're not even sure you can commit to. What about being there for that person? What about, matter of fact, what about finding somebody to fit those things that you need? You want to fit inside this box so you can give somebody else what they need, but what about that person that's going to give you what you need? Too often we apply for positions instead of taking applications. You hear me? Too often in life we apply for positions instead of taking applications. Right now you are applying for the wrong positions in the wrong people's lives, and then you're wondering why these relationships aren't working. Maybe your job is just to find somebody that's going to love you the way you're going to love them. Maybe your job is to find somebody that's going to compliment you the way you're going to compliment them. Maybe your job is to find somebody you can be evenly yoked with. Evenly yoked with. Maybe this relationship, you are supposed to get as much out of it as you are willing to put into it. Maybe you need to find you a partner. Not somebody you got to babysit. Not somebody you got to go through their phones and ask where you at, just to fit, so you can find and find trust in that person. That's not the person you're supposed to be with. I made a status the other day, a video the other day that's talking about trust. And I read through a lot of the comments, and some of the comments was talking about that. Like, yo, you know, what if they broke, your trust, and they should be willing to do whatever it takes to get that trust back from you. I understand that. But if your trust is broken with somebody, they broke it. They cheated on you. They hurt you. You shouldn't be the one to have to suffer. Anytime you got to be the one going through mail and going through emails and inboxes and going to jobs and having to meet people and keeping tabs and up all night wondering where this person is, you suffering. How you gonna be the sufferer when they the person that made the mistake? That's because you applying for that job now. Now you take off your girlfriend hat or your wife hat and you put on your detective hat. Now you take off your queen hat and you put on your parole officer hat. You are applying for the wrong positions. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you got to realize that life is about choices. Life is about simple choices that if we make okay ones, we'll be sort of happy at least. And one of those choices that we got to make sure that we make is that we never lose ourselves trying to find somebody else. That we'll never lose sight of what our goals are, trying to fit into somebody else's life. So what I'm saying is the initial status was, and y'all get me on these tangents. The initial status was make sure you're applying for the right positions in the right people's lives. Let's scratch that. Make sure that you are the one accepting applications, not applying for. Figure out what you need in your life. Figure out what you want. Figure out what you demand and what you expect. And then take applications for that position. You feel me? You take applications. And when you take applications, you know you got expectations. You feel me? You got expectations. If you know you need a college degree, figuratively speaking, somebody got to have that as that's a requirement. That's a qualification for this position. Make sure you have qualifications. All right? Understand something. You can have as many applicants as you want to. It's people probably banging down your door right now, but are you disciplined enough to wait for the quality candidate that's giving you everything you need? How you gonna hire somebody? How you gonna hire somebody for a position they not qualified to get? And instead of them working for you, now you working for them. Because now you gotta train them. Now you got to teach them how to come to work on time. Now you got to teach them how to be professional. Now you working for them. You spending more time and effort or figurative money in preparing them how to be ready for a relationship than you are reaping at this moment. But yet you're going to say, well, shouldn't you prepare somebody? Shouldn't you prepare shouldn't you be willing to put in the work if this person is right for you? You don't know if this person is right for you yet. That putting in work comes when a commitment is there. When this person is past that 90 days, that 60-day job probationary period, now you got to put in work. But in the beginning, you should be accepting applications and only giving people the position of dating and or exclusivity once they have those requirements already. Once they have become what you need already. They should have been preparing for you years ago. Not just once you pop in their life, you know what I'm saying? And now they trying to get their shit together. Nah, they should be ready for you. So what I'm trying to tell you is, it's going to be a lot of people in your life that's going to be sort of okay. That's going to meet some of your needs. You be careful. You be careful that you're not the person that's going to... You be careful that you don't overcommit to something that right now, while you in clear head, mind, and spirit, you know you don't want to do. If you know that all you want to do is love somebody with everything you've got, be faithful to somebody with everything you got, have a back, have integrity, then do that. That is enough. That is more than enough for the right person. There's people out here that's going to make you believe that you got to be more than that. That you got to be a fixer now. That you got to mend mistakes that other people created in that person's life. And there's people out here that's going to make you feel bad when you don't want to do those things. Sometimes our own guilt get in our way because we don't want to seem shallow. So what we're going to do is accept people in any kind of condition. That's kind of weird. Ladies, because I know there's a lot of ladies watching right now. If you order something from Amazon and it come to your house and it's a little smaller than you expected, or it got a little stain on it that shouldn't be there, you sending that shit back. And sometimes you got to do that with people. And I know you don't want to because you're a good person. You don't want to seem like you judgmental. You don't want to seem like you picking out flaws because you know you got flaws. But what I'm saying is sometimes you got to send people back. Sometimes you got to be confident with that, and you got to be willing to wait for what you deserve in that person that's sculpted for you. The universe has somebody waiting for you. And as difficult as it for you to believe that right now, is the same difficulty that man is waiting for you is. He's going through the same thing. Don't think you're the only person going through this. The reason you feel lonely right now is because you think you're the only person going through this heartbreak. Are you the only person going through this frustration of bad relationship after bad relationship? That you the only person to see hope, feel like you got a good thing, and then life rips it out your hand. You feel like you're the only person going through that. You feel like you're the only person rocking yourself to sleep every night. You feel like you're the only person feeling like you're getting a little bit older. You even thinking that love ain't for you because you meeting all the wrong people and something ain't right. So you think, man, maybe you ain't meant to be in love. But guess what? You ain't the only one going through that. That person that's meant for you is going through that same thing also. He walking around feeling the same way. His head is down right now. He's on the brink of giving up because everybody he gives his heart to takes advantage of it, mistreats it. I know because I'm somebody's one right now. I'm somebody's one right now, and it's hard. It's hard. It's hard feeling like you getting older. It's hard when you see everybody around you getting married, but yet you not. It's hard when you feel like maybe your standards too high and shit because you getting old and everybody getting married and you feel like ain't nobody gonna be left for you. There's somebody out there right now that's going through the same thing you going through. And guess what? If either one of you give up, you'll never have what's destined for you, what's waiting outside of that tunnel. That light is there, but it won't if you keep over applying with the wrong people. You keep settling for the wrong people. You keep convincing yourself that you're going to have to fix up somebody. You keep convincing yourself. All these things. I'm telling you, no matter how difficult it is, listen to me. The only thing that's going to keep you away from your 60 or 70 years with the right person is if you settle and compromise with the wrong person. And I'm going to say that one more time. The only thing that's going to keep you away from your 60 or 70 years with the right person is if you settle and you compromise, you overcommit, you apply for the wrong position with the wrong person that wasn't meant to be in your life. You know in your heart when it's right. You know. And there's some of y'all right now in wrong relationships and you know it's not right. You know right here in your core that this ain't right for you. Because you're not, look, when it's right for you, all you got to do is play your position. And what I mean by that, all you got to do is love your partner. All you got to do is respect your partner. Have integrity for your partner. Be faithful to your partner. You know it's wrong when you got to do even more than that. When being a queen ain't just enough no more. You know it ain't right. You got to put on all those other hats in this relationship. So I'm telling you right now, because I know y'all watching, you know what I'm saying, and I'm about to go to bed. You know, I ain't been on Facebook Live in a minute. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to Instagram Live after this. But I'm letting you know something. I know how it feels because I feel the same way too. And I think men, we get stigmatized like because we try to act all hard all the time and hide our emotions, but we get just as frustrated too. We cope in really self-destructive ways a lot of times because we act hard and we sleep around sometimes. We put a callus around our heart just because that is sometimes our misguided way of trying to protect ourselves. Instead of embracing the fact that shit, we lonely too. Hell, I feel like giving up too. Damn, am I getting old? Like, sometimes we are afraid to accept that fact. Therefore, you know what I mean? We never meet who we supposed to be with. Because we too concerned with being in the wrong women's bed. You know what I mean? Like, we don't meet our queen because we sleeping and fucking around with the wrong people too. Like, we do stupid shit also, man. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's at that point where I feel like the world would be a better place. Hearts, it would be a safer place for hearts. The moment when you realize that the only thing you have to do is not settle for less than what you expect. Moreover, not change who you are just because you think that person that's destined with you is going to like that. Understand something. The person that is ready to receive you will love you for exactly who you are. Quit trying to trick the game, man. Be who you are. Love who you are. And don't compromise anything less than what you deserve. And if you don't do that, and if he doesn't do that, at some point, you are going to cross paths. You're going to love each other for the rest of your lives. But not if you don't believe it. So I see y'all right. I'm about to get off here. I'm about to let y'all do what y'all need to do. But if you believe that your person is out there, let me see. We got 719 people on right now. So I want to see if y'all got a heartbeat right now. If you believe your person is out there, type I believe below. And we got 719 people on here. So I want to see 719 I believes. If you believe your person is out there, I need you to speak it into existence. Matter of fact, I need you to type it into existence. I see Colleen believes. Type it into existence. If you believe your person is out there, you need to type it below. I see Kenya believes. I see Love, Miss Love believes. All right. I see Tiffany Hill believes. Christine Williams believes. I see Angel Patterson believes. If you believe that, if you believe it with your whole heart, your whole mind, your soul, guess what you're not going to do? Be wavered from that. Guess what that belief is going to do? Make you fortified in your stance about that. Guess what you're not going to do? Settle. Guess what you're not going to do? Compromise. Guess what else you're not going to do? Wait. Because guess what? Waiting means you ain't doing no. You're going to prepare for it because you believe he's coming. When you believe he's coming, you getting ready right now. You ain't waiting. You preparing right now. I see y'all believe. I see Teresa believes. I see Sandra believes. I see Kat believes. I see Carlene believes. You believe. If you really believe like you telling me you believe, then I'm going to hold you to it. Guess what? Let me give you some signs. When you believe that person that you believe is coming, let me tell you how you're going to recognize if it's him. You're going to recognize it because that person ain't going to make you cry. He ain't going to hurt you. She ain't going to hurt you. Guess why? Because love don't hurt. He going to respect you. Guess why? Because you will be an extension of his body. He don't hurt him his self, so he wouldn't hurt you. Guess what else you gonna do? Be whoever you are right now. Guess why? Because he gonna love everything about you naturally. He's going to love everything about your spirit. He's going to be drawn to that. It is forces beyond our control drawing us to the right person. We just got to make sure we don't get in the way of that. We got to make sure we don't mess up. So I see everybody to still believe, man. Sandra Sims, thank you for being on here. Tia Samuel, Monique Thorpe, what's up? I see y'all live. We live, baby. So listen. Anywho, man, I love y'all to death, man. And if y'all liked anything y'all heard, man, just please share this video. That's the only thing I ask. I will be coming to a city near you as part of the Future Wife Tour. We are hitting the East Coast next. We already did 7 cities, and it's been phenomenal. If you don't believe me, hashtag the Future Wife Tour. I'm gonna be in Boston in August, New York, Boston August 6th, New York the 17th. Philly the 18th, Baltimore the 19th, Richmond the 20th. This is all in August. I love you guys. If y'all want y'all tickets, just go to acemetaphor.com. After this video, I'm gonna put it on there. All right. But let me end it with this. I love you. And I don't even know you. Like, think about it. I love you, and I don't even know you. I don't even know who you are, but I love you. Every day, I decide to give my time to you, and I don't even know you. We are merely strangers, and yet you decide to give me your attention. But I'm telling you that fact because if it's possible for a stranger to love you, then there is somebody out there that's going to love you and treat you right and give you attention every day. Stay committed to you every day. And build you up every day. Be there to encourage you, to fortify you, to strengthen your already had resolve, that already that grind you already have embedded for you. They are just gonna help illuminate what you already have. So what I'm saying is, don't wait. Prepare for, because like we just talked about, you believe he's coming, because you typed it. Holla, let's go. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.